Hey, what's going on, guys? Hop Fuzzy here with my co host.
Mr. Sloppy Noise.
If you guys want to take a second here, if you guys are enjoying our content, throw us a little thumbs up, throw us a comment below, and if you haven't subbed, we greatly appreciate it. We got some pretty big news tonight. Just a little shout out to Ludovic and Greg that were in our chat last night. We were just doing some testing with contracted loot and if you could use it in the missions coming up for the 4.0.2 prios, and you cannot, just letting you know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But, while we were testing, we came across this interesting thing. Okay, so we tried to drop a group near a station in order for me to take his ship in to, see if I could, put the loot in my hangar, and then anyways, it didn't work. As soon as I dropped a group, I got teleported into the station from his ship. We were about 20k out at this point in time.
yeah, it was weird.
It
So
was,
we were like, let's see if we can replicate this. Okay.
yeah.
So I brought my ship to the pad. Sloppy stayed out of group. All right. I was just kind of hovering right off the pad. Sloppy jumps into what? The top of the ship?
I jumped into the top, and as soon as I passed the threshold, boom, back into
Repositioned.
the whatever the docking collar, whatever is docking collar one, um, instantly. And a weird thing happens. A kind of white and red mist will appear. White when you're okay, and red when you're not okay. So if you have the white mist around, you can enter the ship. And if you have a red mist around, you cannot enter the ship. And we tried one or two more times there before to what Grim Hex next? Or no, we went to the Pyro Gateway. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. And what was it? 100k out is where we started.
Yeah.
Was
I
that?
started I
Yeah.
started from 100 kilometers away from the station. I flew way
Oh my.
out. Sloppy was in the ship, drops group again.
Yeah.
So flew all the way in, got to like what was it, like about 30 to
25.
25k mark. Let's say
25k, something like that.
25k is reasonable.
Yeah.
And and he's
We
gone.
were gone. Um, and it doesn't stop there. Okay, we're
No.
like, you know what? No big deal. Okay, it's some of the main stations. I get it. It's their new like anti-piracy, anti-griefing mechanic. Let's go test out Grimhex. Every pirate's home. Well, old pirate's home. We get there. What was it? Was it 15k?
It was 20k
Well,
on the
it was
dot.
20k there as well. It was 20k. We get there, show up, same thing, drop group. You have to enter and exit the ship. So if you are on ship while you were, if you're in a party, and you drop group while in the ship, you don't necessarily get teleported out. But the second you enter and then leave that ship while not in a party, you get teleported out. So we would do that by we tried going with the side hatch of the Connie. We tried entering and exiting the turret. We tried doing it on the freelancer turret as well. As soon as you enter and exit the ship while not in a party, boop, you're gone. You're gone. Uh, and then it gets weirder.
It
We went
does.
down to SCD1.
So SCD1 is Armistice. All right. So we were like, let's see if Armistice at ground level is the same thing.
Yeah.
So Sloppy drop group again. And the second we got just above the landing pad and we're about to land, boop, there he goes again.
I got teleported to the like the ground vehicle calling station, a little like size one hangar area. I got put there. And here's every pirate's worst nightmare. All of the cargo is gridlocked.
Yes.
We had some cargo on Mr. Fuzz's ship over here. I go over to try and take it, and I can't.
So when he got onto my ship, when we were at SCD, so he got teleported on the way in, but on the way out, he was in my cargo bay. I hit close. And as we're about to hit the top of the cargo, boop, he's gone.
Gone. Back to the little like small size one ship. Um, Interesting thing. Sorry, I forgot to mention this earlier. Over at one of the pads, at Pyro Station. So the Pyro Gateway Station on Stanton's side. He landed on a pad, and it would not let him call up his cargo area with me inside of it.
Yeah, it did let me on the ground. So I don't know if that's different
Yeah.
station or not, but wild.
You're going to need a Mantis to do any serious pirating now. You're going to have to pull them out of Quantum at least 100K from the station. Because
Yep.
if they get within 20K, they're free. They're game over. You can't take their stuff.
Well, you can. You
You'd have to
can.
soft death their ship, and then
Tow
yeah.
Mater. Get
I
the
guess
SRV.
you could tow Mater. You could
You
tow
get the
Mater.
SRV. It's just going to
Yeah, that's
change
true.
up the dynamics a bit.
That's true.
Now, we went to Pyro. Okay.
Mhm.
We were at the Stanton Gateway. Same
Yep.
thing happened. I started about over 50K away, flew in, got to about that 25K mark, and boop, he's gone again. We even tested this with stolen ships. All right. So he took my Connie and flew it in to the Stanton Gateway. And right when he hits the end of the quantum jump, what happened, Slop?
I got to 18.7K, I think it was, and teleported into the station, and the ship just floated there in space. So once there, we're like, you know what? Let's soft death the ship. We'll see if we can get the cargo. We did that. We, got out there, soft death the Connie, went to get the cargo, and when I picked it up, he had the option to charge me with a crime while in Pyro. Even, like, I know technically it's the Stanton station in Pyro, still has laws there, whatever. Hey, but dude,
For
they
each piece he touched.
every single one.
Now, here's another kicker to it. This was a soft death Connie. Now, it was within that 20-kilometer range.
Oh, yeah.
Sloppy was able to go into the cargo area, but the second he EVA'd up, kind of into the ship, he broke that like threshold where the cargo would be, closed. And what happened?
I got teleported back to Stanton Gateway Station.
So this goes to even soft death ships within range. Okay.
Oh my god.
It's I think
We're screwed. We're screwed.
the final thing we tested was a stolen ship to Grim Hex. Okay. Now I flew his freelancer.
Yeah.
I flew the freelancer after we got through the gateway. He left group. I was able to get up to Grim Hex. I was like 2K away. I was able to call a hangar with the stolen ship. But then I got out of my seat and boop, repositioned. So don't know for sure. I wasn't gonna fly all the way back from Pyro and all that stuff to do this again.
Okay. Let's look at the positive sides. The opportunities. Piracy now involves an SRV, a Mantis. Maybe is there any point in distortioning ships anymore?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think so. You can still tow
just
them
for
away.
fun. Some welfare
You could
checks.
distortion them and tow them.
That's true.
So
That's true.
it's not like it's the end all, but it definitely changes the mechanics to a major extent. All right. Now, it does not work in Pyro. We checked it
No.
at Checkmate, and Checkmate just fine. No, nothing. It's Pyro. Pyro's Pyro. It's the Wild West, right? But it's going to change up a lot of things. If you guys have any questions, throw us a comment below. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next video. And hopefully see you in 402, probably releasing later today.
Well, hope to see your cargo holds then. I'll miss y'all. Take care and see you out there, boys.
Later, guys.